I want to quickly review Dropified. And the thing is it a great dropshipping tool? Let's have a conversation about that. So what is Dropified? Dropified is really like, so when you think about Dropified, think about a platform that helps you with the dropshipping automation. And the cool thing about Dropified here is that they're adding a constellation of functionalities all the time. We actually reviewed Dropified about 2 years ago, and basically in the space of 2 years, they've been adding like a lot of crazy functionalities and capabilities. It's just fantastic. So we love the fact that Dropified has a large collection of products for you to choose from, along with some excellent integrations such as Shopify and WooCommerce. And where Dropified really shines is the large constellation, the diversity of products that you can choose from. We're talking about multiple niches, multiple categories and subcategories. So this is really good. In addition to that, you might have a free trial. It can be a 14-day, 30-day. It really depends. I will speak later on about the pricing. But one thing I want to say here is that Dropified really makes everything a lot easier for you. And the cool thing is that you are able to save a lot of time on a weekly basis in terms of automation. So Dropified will actually automate everything for you. They actually will source products for you. They will connect you with highly qualified suppliers. And the cool thing we love about Dropified is that to actually onboard it, things go a lot faster. So basically, you just need to create an AliExpress account. You need to register and get your free trial of Dropified. You connect your shop to Dropified, and that's it. One thing I need to say also is that Dropified really has a sleek dashboard. Everything is done properly. Everything is done to help the viewer. I mean, not the viewer, the user actually have a good experience. So in terms of UX and UI, Dropified is really fantastic. And again, we love the fact that the integration is all kinds of integrations that you have through Dropified are very seamless, and and they go real fast too. And so overall, this is a great Dropified. This is a great dropshipping tool that we would recommend. But I'll talk to you more about the tool itself in and out. Of course, it has some pros and cons, so we will talk about that. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. We're going to have a deep conversation about Dropified. I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of this product. So let's first talk about the pros. So when you think about Dropified, what are the good things you need to think about? Well, you have the Google product feeds, you have multiple stores, you have the call flex. This is really cool. And you have excellent customer service. Let's talk about that. So basically for the Google product feeds, the feature lets customer access your listings quickly. It helps them make faster buying decisions and boost your sales. We're talking about tripling your revenue, not just doubling, but tripling your revenue. You have multiple stores, so you can enjoy and modify several online stores on a single Dropified account all at once. So in terms of improved efficiency, fantastic. And you also have the call flex, so you don't need to suffer from non-stop incoming calls. This feature builds a call service to handle your customers, so you have automated sales and fulfillment. So this is really good. There is no need to wait for the order to be fulfilled. Suppliers do it all the time, and so you are able to help a lot. You're able to boost your business a lot. What about the cons here? Now, when you think about Dropified, there is lesser, at least it appears in our experience, in our research, it appears to be lesser priority on customer service. So basically, they just focusing a lot on the sales. But Dropified, if you listen to us, if you would just focus a little bit on customer service, you would have a fantastic product. And you don't have discounts either. So there are no payment discounts for users unless you pay annually, okay? But again, it's one of those things you have to think about. And the user interface, even though I said earlier that the UX is great, there are certain things, especially the dashboard, there are certain things that could be improved, okay? So you need to, sometimes you have bugs in the software, and those things can be really improved, okay? So those are things I really want you to really think about. So when you really think about Dropified, who is it really for? So Dropified is for anyone running an online store or dropshipping business. Okay, so think about Dropified as a third-party platform that joins e-commerce platforms, suppliers, and sellers together. So you should have an account on one of the e-commerce sites that Dropified collaborates with. So we're talking about Shopify, Alibaba, AliExpress, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace, in addition to Amazon. So this is kind of important to remember. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Dropified, and we're doing an in-depth review of Dropified. Is this a great drop shipping tool? Let me talk to you about the features that you can expect if you were to go with Dropified, okay? And so you actually have a lot of features, and we're going to go through some of those features real quick. So the first thing is you basically have AliExpress and US-based suppliers. So Dropified is connected to many reputable suppliers, and this is really great. It technologically integrates easily and seamlessly with them for seamless buying and selling of the products. So this is kind of cool. So we're talking about, AliExpress, for example. You have Amazon, eBay, Costco, and many more. You also have the Dropified Chrome extension. So Dropified has tried to tick all the boxes to satisfy you as its customer, and has done every small thing to be relevant in the market of e-commerce business. So this is kind of cool. They have a Chrome extension, and you also have product image customization on Dropified. So this is really great. You know that in dropshipping, your product is really important, but also the picture, let's say the product image is important, and Dropified kind of helps you in terms of the capability around the image. So this is really great. And you also have auto product price and availability sync. So Dropified will actually, it's kind of cool because it ensures that when your supplier increases the price, you're not facing any loss by the orders of your customers, because you basically are. So Dropified will also increase the price by a similar margin. You have easy automatic profit margins. You have a seamless integration with Zapier. As you know, if you have been in dropshipping for a while, or if you have been in business in general, you know how important Zapier is. So Zapier is a hugely important app for the business person. So Dropified integrates very well with Zapier. It's wonderful. You also have e-packet. You have shipping and returns. So Dropified never makes you Dropified always makes sure that your shipping is being tracked, and so you have all kind of information. So I just want to say that when you think about Dropified in general, you have tons of features that are really great for the modern dropshipping business, or the dropshipping entrepreneur. Okay, especially the Zapier integration. It's just fantastic, because Zapier, as you know, connects a wide variety of software, apps, and other tools that you would typically use on a day-to-day basis for a business or personal tasks. So having this integration to Zapier is just fantastic. Okay, this is really, so overall, a fantastic tool. I want to talk to you a little bit about the value added. So when we think about Dropified, what is the value added here? Well, first of all, you need to understand, we love the automated order fulfillment. So basically, what will happen here is that Dropified will automatically fulfill your orders. Not a problem at all. You don't need to copy and paste any order details from your sales. Dropified does it for you. So basically, the platform gathers and arranges all the product details. Then they directly send them to your AliExpress, Alibaba, and eBay suppliers. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And besides, you place many orders with your suppliers in one click, so you are saving time. So automated order fulfillment, fantastic. What about importing products? Another great value added here. So you don't need to copy or paste anything. Dropified will do it for you. Okay, so basically they will automatically update all the info. I'm talking about the description, the tags, and everything. So again, we're talking about efficiency. We're speaking about productivity. Okay, and another area where Dropified adds a lot of value is in the product catalog. Again, what we love about Dropified is that you have a large constellation of products across many categories and subcategories. So if you're a dropshipping entrepreneur, you understand the importance of quality products, the importance of variety, right? You don't want to put all your eggs in the same basket. You want to diversify. And Dropified helps you do that through its very the wide array of products in its catalog. You also have the e-packet shipping. So this is kind of cool. So basically, you are able to have, I would say perks, and also bonuses, and also discounts when it comes to shipping. You have reputable suppliers. So Dropified actually will vet all the suppliers it works with. So it's not just about you having great products, but also great products from great suppliers. Especially when it comes to dropshipping, it's important to have reputable suppliers. And so Dropified does the legwork for you. You also have a Chrome extension that allows you, I've talked about the Chrome extension before, but this is really wonderful because it really speeds up the entire selling process. You have returns and refunds this is an area where Dropified again adds value a lot because it will make the whole thing easy for you. And what about the integration? Well, integration, I've already talked about that, including the Zapier integration. This is just fantastic. So in this area, the Dropified is really kicking ass fantastically. So we love this a lot. So you're able to drop ship up to 1 million actual products real fast. This is just fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. This is a Dropified review. Is this the dropshipping, the best dropshipping tool for you? I want to talk to you about the pricing. So basically, Dropified has done a quick, I would say, a quick change in its policies recently. So before, it used to charge about $39. It used to have two plans: the builder plan, where it was charging you about $39 to $45 a month, and it also has a premier plan where it was charging about $100 per month. So basically, and this was not long ago, okay? So in the builder plan, you get you can list up to a certain number of items. And so they have changed this because they realized competition was a little difficult. So now they're telling you basically, so if you want to sign up on Dropified, they're telling you the plan is free. So they have shifted their attention to making their money through the commission they actually charge on each transaction. So instead of having you pay something on a monthly basis, they're charging you something on each transaction. Well, is this the best move? We'll never know, but I mean we'll know after a while. But right now, Dropified is free. You can see on the screen here, you can create your Dropified account. The plan is free. No credit card required, no trial period, nothing at all. So you just give them information about you, everything, and then they start making money when you start making money. So instead of charging you $39 a month or $99 a month, they're taking maybe 5% or 10% on each transaction that you have. So we think it's the best, though. We think this is the best. So no more builder plan, no more premier plan. You just have a flat free account, and basically you take it from there and see what will happen. Now, what we love about the new plan is that it really allows a new generation of dropshippers to really be interested in working with Dropified, because the upfront cost is nil, right? You're not paying anything. You're just getting services for free, and this is kind of cool. So we love that a lot. And one thing I also want to say is that you need to understand that the possibilities are endless. Because you can do a lot of stuff here. You can do a lot of stuff. You can actually, because you're not paying anything upfront, you are just having a transactional cost, which is really great. I want to talk to you about the extras. So when you think about Dropified, what are the extras you need to think about? So first of all, you need to understand that customer support can be improved. We think that this is an area where Dropified really can do a better job. Right now, they're focusing on the products, which is fine. But if you have a great product, but you have crappy customer support, this is not going to work. So Dropified, if you're listening to me right now, you have a great service, but just make sure that you actually improve your customer support. Customer support is not really bad, but we're talking about responsiveness. Responsiveness could be a little fast, could be a little better. Okay, so basically, if you want to reach Dropified, you can reach them with a live chat. You cannot call them. There's no number to call. Okay, and basically you can email them, you can chat with them, and they'll get back to you. Especially if you have technical problems, then you have to just go to the FAQ sections on the website to get more information. Because right now it's not possible to actually get more information through just by calling the customer service. But one thing I need to say here is that the way Dropified works is very simple. Like the way they built the platform, the platform can run on autopilot. You don't need to talk to customer service a lot because everything is automated, and you just need to sign up, and you just need to maybe watch a video or read a few FAQ articles, and you should be good to go. And because it's not like there's no steep learning curve. But then what I want to say also is that they also have something called like a weekly insiders report, where they get the latest information on unique proven products, and they just let you know what's really happening on the market, so you know what's profitable, what's trendy, that kind of stuff. So we really love that, and so this is kind of cool. So overall, this is a great tool, and fantastic tool. So what are the rivals here? I mean, basically, Dropified is not the only player in this industry. You have a lot of players, and the question is, are there any competitors? Of course, there are a lot of competitors. You have Importify, for instance. You have Spockets. You have CJ Dropshipping. We used to have Oberlo until Shopify shut it down last year, no, 2 years ago, and so you also have Ali Dropship. You have a lot of them. So when we think about Dropified, first of all, not Dropified. When we talk about I want to talk about the first rival. So let me talk about maybe Importify. So Importify has features and technologically advanced apps like Dropified, and it also helps you to quickly have high quality, high selling products ideas from big suppliers to help you increase your sales, unlike Dropified. Now, when it comes to pricing, we think that Importify is considerably cheaper than Dropified. Okay, and what about Spocket? Well, Spocket helps entrepreneurs find the best dropshipping suppliers in the US or Europe. You may also find a few New Zealand and Australian merchants on their websites. And so Spocket is kind of cool in terms of the diversity of suppliers you find on the website. And you have like the best deals and discounts, and you are looking at savings from 30% to 40%. You also have a real-time order tracking for every sale that you made. This is kind of cool. You can order samples. You can try them out before actually selling. This is really good. And you can transfer information from your suppliers to your online store seamlessly. Okay, so this is really good. Let me give you an example. The product data, variants, and product images can be transferred seamlessly from your store from a Spocket to your store. And also, CJ Dropshipping is another player that's really great. It's reliable. It is convenient. It is safe, and we love that. And with CJ Dropshipping, you have access to local warehouses in many countries. You have stable product inventory, and you also have quality inspections. So overall, this is really great. And what about Ali Dropship? Ali Dropship is really good also in terms of the integration with AliExpress. You get personal support. You also have access to a Google Chrome extension to import product reviews from AliExpress. So this is kind of cool. You are able to import product images, product pricing, descriptions, variations, customer reviews, and sync shipping information as well. So bottom line here is when you think about Dropified, we believe this is a great tool. We believe this is just a fantastic tool, especially now that they're allowing you to, Shopify, by the way, is legit, not a problem. And especially now that they're allowing you to use the service for free, this is kind of cool. So we definitely recommend Dropified. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me quickly do a recap here. So I gave you a Dropified review, and I give you a presentation, the pros and cons, the features, the value added, the pricing, the extras, and the rivals. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.